Hello. Oh, sorry, I was miles away then. How you doing? You alright? Bloody hell. What a day I've had. Don't know if you've been... Well, I don't imagine you... Yeah, I don't... Oh, God, I've still got my Uber on. And Christ, get off. Oh, Ian's back. Hello, mate. You got your Wi-Fi sorted out. Excellent news. Excellent news. Hello, folks. Your comments still ain't back in. Oh, Wayne, you're back. Where you been, mate? Were you struggling with the migration across? Is that what happened, mate? Where you been? Dawson's been away as well. You didn't been on holiday or something? What's going on? Missed you, mate. Missed you. God, what a day I've had. Ian will tell you all about it. Christ. I'll tell you. In fact, I'll tell you when I was going. It's funny because when I started this, it started off as a DIY show, didn't it? Do you remember? Do you remember it started off as a DIY show? Yeah. Teaching people about DIY. That was the plan. But, well, it's not ended up that way, is it? Let's be honest. So, anywho, how you doing? I'm glad you found your way over here. I think people are getting used to it now, the old Jerry K page. I'll say that, 7 hour at the moment. But, oh, what a day, mate. Just well, I've made it. Thanks, Ian, mate. You're a great help. I'll tell you what happened in a minute. What a knobhead. Hello, Oz, you all right? How are you? Good man, good man. Oh, Andy, how you doing, buddy? You need to give me your address, Andy, so I can send you that poem. I think you were serious about that. I'm not being narcissistic. I think you meant it. So give me your address and I'll send it over to you. Yeah, guys, fucking Christ. Hello, Tara. Hello. This scrolling thing's doing my nutting. Hello. See, everyone's here. Hello, Russ. Hello, Sarah. Hello, darling. Tara's here as well. Yeah, what's happening, people? For those of you who aren't here all the time, the scrolling thing isn't working. It's just not me, apparently. It's Facebook, because I spoke to someone else who does a show. And I don't know what they're doing, why that is. But, yeah, it's not working, basically. So I have to keep doing that all the time, which isn't ideal, is it? But I need to know what you're saying to me. And I you know, don't know, it's tossed. I don't know if it had been the same on my profile page, but why would it? I can't imagine why it would be, but maybe so. I don't know about the wisdom of coming across to my fan page, because I've just got less numbers there all at the same. Whether it's coincidence, I shouldn't think it is so. I think because people are very impatient, aren't they? And I'm the same. If I go online for something, if I've got to like hang about for a minute, you move on, don't you? Do you know what I mean? You do. You just do. Don't you? It's like Ubering. If people aren't there, I piss off. And likewise, it's society we live in. Do you know? Especially in London, I find, because like when I lived in the country, you'd have 2 buses, right? 2 buses. So you'd have to wait half a day for a bus. Do you know what I mean? And when the bus got there, at that time, it might be 5 minutes late, whatever. And that was life. In London, if you have to wait 3 minutes, and this is true, when I worked in the West End, I used to, so I'd get the train from Tottenham Court Road to Liverpool Street. If I got down to Tottenham Court Road and it said the train was 3 minutes, I'd walk to the next station, which was 5 minutes away, maybe more. And I'd go and have a look down there, and if then it said 3 minutes, I'd walk the next one. Seriously, I ended up just walking to Liverpool Street, which I actually enjoyed as it turned out. But that's how it started. It didn't start off through exercise. It started off through pure bloody impatience. And that's, thanks for it. Is your water okay? Yes, Annette. I'm going to tell everyone all about it in a minute, Annette. Yeah. Yes. Oh, Ian, you know, mate, didn't you? Looking PC literate. And I found you looking PC illiterate. And I found you, so anyone can, surely. Oh, Chris, hello, mate. How you doing, buddy? You all right? Caught a couple of your shows. Hope you're well. Hello, Mags. I'm having to do this because the scroll isn't working, by the way. Shut up, Oz. You mentalist. I'll tell you what's been going on with my day, then. So, right, my taps. My downstairs taps in the kitchen weren't working, basically. You turn them on, and there'd be nothing. Then go, right? Nothing. That was what was going on. So I rang up my mate who's a plumber, and he said, your taps are buggered. He said there's something in the tap or something, but you might as well get new taps. So I said, all right. So I went down today to the old B&Q, and I got myself some new, a lovely little mix of taps, And I'm not great at DIY. Some of you will know this, but it's not that big a job, is it? So it's not, but you know what I mean? Some taps. What's the big deal? So what did I do first? So I tried to loosen the I went underneath and undid the pipes. That's it. So, no, first off, I turned off the stopcock. So I know what I'm doing. Turned off the main stopcock outside. I did that. Brilliant. Turned the taps on to run all the water out. The hot water, still running. What's going on here? Do you know what I mean? Oh, what's going on? So I had a little read up on about it, and it turns out the stopcock is a different one. Turns out on the tank, It's a couple of valves, a couple of round valves, circular valves. So I had a look up and I turned them off. And the hot water, for the most part, went off. There was still one little bit, it wouldn't go off totally, but fucking, you know, bowls, towels, whatever. So anyway, got this tap, got the tap in, blah, 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 undid the pipes. First I fitted them, couldn't fit them, the connection wasn't there. Went down to plumbers, the bloke said, no, it's a male, female, male, whatever, hermaphrodite, pansexual connection, right? Went back in, had a look, wasn't working still, and after some time I realised, no, it's not a male, female, they're exactly the same. I've lost a bit. The bit had fallen down the back of the sink. Now the back of the sink is hidden. There's a board here, so I had to go round back and end up going underneath, the sort of splash thing underneath, we're trying to take off. More DIY, get underneath, which I couldn't reach. So I had to get my jemmy, get that out. Finally get that bit, I think brilliant, done that. Done it, hook them up. I'd already broken the sink itself. That looks a bit iffy, so I need to sort that out. Got it sorted out, turn the water back on. Cold water, lovely. Hot water, nothing. So I've checked the valves and nothing. So I thought I'll leave it for a bit, you know, maybe it just needs to fill up. I put the hot water on, so I heard the tank filling up. Nothing. Put a call in a few boys. Well, I put a message, didn't I, online. Ian Smith and Justin Simmons very kindly, Jason Simmons, helped me out, basically. Ian particularly gave me a call and explained that, you know, it could be air in the system or it could be the valve. I checked the air system. I did a few things to check that. Didn't seem like it was that. Seemed like it's going to be the valves and maybe they're broken, in which case I need a plumber. It's going to cost me money I haven't got. He told me to give it a little knock and all that. I did that. It wasn't happening. And really, just about 20 minutes ago, I was just going to give up. I thought, I've got my show to do. You know, I haven't done my book tonight. Got my show to do. You know, I thought I'll just, you know, give that valve another twist. And I gave it an extra twist. And it was at that point I realised that when I twisted it off, I twisted it, say, the full rotation of a clock hour, right? When I twisted it back, I'd only twisted it about 10 minutes. I'd gone, drip, I'm off. Do you know what I mean? So I went back, I realised, twat, I had to give it the full gun, didn't I? Now, got water. Too late for me to wash, unfortunately. So, fortunately, this isn't actually live, because I stink like a Navi's arse. But hello, Bill, hello, Mags. Hello, Eve. Hello, Lorraine. How you doing, darling? You all right? Wayne's here. Say hello to Wayne. Where's Dawson gone? Where's the family? Who else isn't here tonight? Who hasn't been around? Christine's not here. Wayne, where's Christine? Is she getting confused with the old how to get here? Is Becky here tonight? I didn't see her, Becky. You here? Who's not here? Joe Cook, she's not here. Lauren's not here, is she? It's Lauren. No, Lauren said. Did Lauren say she wasn't going to be here tonight? I think she might have. Who else ain't here? Bill's here. Wayne's ain't here, but my sister's not here. Where's my sister? Oh, actually, a little story about me. My sister is a policewoman. And her husband's a policeman. And he sent us a little message on the old family chat. Apparently, and these were his words, Joy just kicked a white man to the ground in the supermarket or in the shop. They were his exact words. And I'm thinking, what the fuck? What's going on? You know, she's not that kind of, what's going on here? The way he worded it, she just kicked a white. I thought there'd been a bit of a racist incident and she'd lost it. She's only a tiny thing. Do you know what I mean? She's a bit aggressive, but you know. Turns out it was a shoplifter and she was merely doing her duty as a police officer. Thank Christ for that. I thought, oh, what's she done now? I was going to have to go and bail her out. But yeah, so she did a good thing, which is good, isn't it, folks? You know, but don't know where she is tonight, though. Oh, you're all talking to Joe. Oh, Lauren's here. Oh, Joe's here. Oh, you're all here. Sorry, oh, Wace is here. Sorry, I didn't realise you are here. You're all here. Christine's not here. Wayne, get Christine. Where's Dawson? Get it sorted. Because I've got my favourites. And you 21 are most certainly among them. I could name you. Honestly, I dream about you. So, Andy, I dream about you, mate. Wace, Ozzy, dream about you. Ian, Lauren, Becky, Joe, I dream about you. Joe, I said Joe once. The rest of you, I do. I feel I've missed people now. So that's Sarah. God, yes. Sarah, Bill, Tara, you know, Mia. I know she's not here all the time. I know she's only here at weekends. Dream about you. I hope I haven't missed anyone out that I dream about. I don't want to offend him. Mags, you're not always here. You can't have a dream. Lorraine, you're not always here. You can't have a dream. No, Alison's always here. Alison, you get a dream, love. Annette's often here. You get a dream. Russell, you're in there, mate. You're in there. Wayne, of course, you're in there, mate. Yeah. Yeah, you lot. You're all in my dreams. I'll have a special dream about you tonight. Name the subject and I'll I'll dream about it. Yeah, no, I'll have you all in there. You imagine yourselves, you're all in my dream. What are you up to? Sow the seed, and then it'll happen. That's how dreams work, isn't it? Sow the seed, and then tonight I'll be having it. You know, let me know. How do you fancy being in my dream? What do you fancy? I mean, Aussie, keep it clean, keep your clothes on. Right, time for the quiz. So today we changed things, didn't we? Whoever wins the song gets to choose the song the next day. Get to message me privately. Message me privately sounds sort of privileged, isn't it? Same with the film, and that's what they did. I think it was Becky who picked the film today, and it was Stefan, Loretta's husband, who picked the song. And the poem was picked by, I've actually forgotten who picked the poem. I know it's Be Kind, I remember that much, but it might have been Kim. Kim's not here. Kim's always here, don't know where Kim is. So yeah, who am I? Nowadays I changed that, didn't I? I said who am I gets to pick the poem. Who am I gets the big job. Not the big job, obviously, that's... I couldn't do that either. I couldn't do big jobs because obviously the water was up. Let's say, go and do it, but I just couldn't. I didn't like the idea, so I went down to home base because they've got a toilet in there. But there was a big queue, and I didn't need a poo enough to stand in a queue, so I didn't do it. And I've just reminded myself I've still not had one. So yeah, it could be a short show. So here we go. Who am I? I nearly said it then. I nearly said who I am. I know who I am. Who this is. Here we go. I was born in the... just to read some of your comments first. Kim's here. Kim's here. Sorry, Kim. Our dry dreams. Oh, it depends on what you say. Yeah, where's Hockey? Hello, Colette. Hello, Colette. She helped out in the kitchen today. First grandchild. What? We need the first grandchild to be born. You've got Kim. I know she's always here. Yeah, she's one of the... Yeah, she's just quiet tonight. But here she is. I'm glad you're here, Kim. We talking about babies. We talking about Mags. Jerry, we need the first grandchild to be born. You talking about my dream now, or is this something I don't know? Anyway, let me know. Fill me in. And remember, it's not scrolling, so if I'm not scrolling, you know, I just might be a second getting to it. So let's do the who am I. It's a difficult one. Where's Hockey, I wonder? I hope he's alive. A bit worried about Hockey. Is everyone worried about Hockey? Excuse me. Right, here we go. Born in the late 1950s. I'm a musician, songwriter and producer. Who am I? Born in the late 50s, musician, songwriter and producer. If you get it on that alone, get a special prize. Special prize for that. Especially if you spell his name right. Oh, I've said his. I'm giving you a bit of a clue there. No. His name was John Smith, say. You'd obviously spell... Well, you might spell it later or not. If your name was Sam Smith, for example, you'd obviously know how to spell that. So this implies that his name has got, you know, maybe an alternative spelling. Dropping little clues in there for you. Who's gone in? Wayne's gone in with Quincy Jones. He's older than that, mate. Wayne's gone out and John, older than that. TMI. Oh, yeah, sorry. Thought that was an artist. Thought that was a rapper. TMI. Do you know what I mean? TMI, motherfucker. TMI. In fact, I think I'm going to be a rapper and I'm calling myself TMI. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to change these poems into raps. TMI. What sort of rapper? I don't know what sort of rapper to be. Don't say chocolate rapper. It's potentially racist. But, no. What sort of rapper? I don't know how to be hardcore. I don't think I'll be hardcore. I don't want to be like Will Smith. He's too soft. I don't like him. I don't want to be gangster rap. I don't want to be bitching and all that stuff, all that shenanigans. Be a nice rapper. Maybe a conscious rapper. Do you know how to rap about good stuff? I can't think of anything. Yeah, stop fighting. Stop looting. Stop polluting. Stop what you're doing. Yeah. Stuff like that. But maybe in a better accent. I'm due to be a nan in the next week, so Andy Gray is due to be a granddad in the next week. Jesus. Well, blimey. That was a terrible mistake I just made. I'm due to be a nan in the... Oh, wow. Mags was married to Andy Gray. Andy Gray used to be on the show. He was... when we went to school together, and we used to call him the blonde Chinaman because he had a little bit of a basin cut. His hair was dead straight. He was blonde. And he was short, like myself, and so he's called a blonde Chinaman. But congratulations, Mags, on the imminent birth of your grandchild. Yeah, I haven't got any of those. I must admit, none of the kids are watching, so I'm at the stage now where I kind of quite like it, to be honest. Not a good year, though. Well, that was a great year. What am I talking about? It's great. What do I mean? I didn't mean that at all. So, let's move on. Niall Rogers, no. Suggs, Carl Rapper. Paul Weller, no. Gordon Summer, Jules Holland. Judith. Judith. Hello, Judith. How are you? Make up on Judith. Wow. Judith. As in Judith Parker. Judith Mannering, nay Judith Parker. Judith used to live at the end of my street with the Parker girls. Judith, Mary, and Anne, and little David. And in fact, Mary, when I hear Mary's prayer, it always reminds me of Mary. When I had Mary's prayer, always reminds me of Mary. Wow, hello Judith. Hope you're well, darling. Hope you're well. Say hello to John. Love it. Say hello to your parents if you still speak to them. Well, because you still speak to them. What silly thing to say? When you next speak to them, I mean, you know. What am I saying tonight? Right, no one's got it yet. I need to say some more stuff. Prince, Michael Jackson's going to be a boy. Good. Grandchildren are great, much better than kids. Yes, I believe they are. You can give them back. It's going to be, well, that's lovely, next. Right, next clue. So I said he was born in the late 80s. Musician, songwriter, producer. No one got it. In 1979, I topped the UK charts with me and my band's very first single. So their debut single topped the charts. And I put it, which to many was very different. And I think it was. Their first single was... Good guesses, wrong guesses. Their first single was fronted by this man. It was very different. As a kid, I didn't appreciate it, but as an adult, oh yeah. It's a bit like, for example, Bohemian Rhapsody, right? As a kid, it was like too nonsensical for me. It was too surreal. Do you know what I mean? It was too, it was too surreal. It was too weird, too cryptic, too abstract. That's what I'm looking for. You know, as a kid, I think you want simple beats, simple tunes, don't you? You know, bit of rock and roll, you know, boom, 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 you know. But is this the real love, Galileo? Oh, that was Christ! It was mind blowing. But as an adult, you think, wow, what a mind blowing piece of music. And this is a bit like that, not in the same way that Bohemian Rhapsody was, but the song that this guy got to #1 with was a bit. As kids, when we stopped, and it was like, oh, this is different. I didn't like it then, but the nation did, and later on I've grown to enjoy it. So we're talking about Tony Hadley, Trevor Horn, Lionel Richie, Ali Campbell, Boy George, UB4, no, a couple of UB4s. Who else said it? Who said Ali Campbell? Oh, your wife. Karen Carpenter, no. Man, good, I'm loving it. You're struggling, that's good, because you need to earn. You need to earn this, guys. It's been too easy in the past. I wonder if Ocky had got it, if he was alive. I mean, here. Where are you, Ocky? Ocky, where are you, mate? Can we say a prayer for Ocky? Because he's never not here, is he? I'll private message him later, make sure he's all right, bless him. Might have gone to see his girlfriend in Italy. He hasn't. He won't have done that, obviously, can't he? Next clue, then, because you're struggling. Next clue might add a man. Oh, no. But hello, Denise. Oh, Laura, how you doing? Another old school buddy. Hope you well, my love. Getting the numbers back. To people are getting used to Jerry Kay now, I think, aren't they? You know, good news. Hi, Jerry. John Lydon. No. DJ's not even getting it. Right, so... Born in the late 50s, musician, songwriter, producer. 1979, I topped the charts of my band's very first single, which was to many very different. Later on in the same year, I topped the charts again with my first solo success. My first synthesized solo success. This doesn't really give you a clue, but I'm just sort of moving to it. I can play it actually on the organ keyboard. Before you get rude, I'll play it. It's quite a simple melody. Well, not melody. I'm not very good at music really, but I'll play it anyway. I'm doing it now. Can you hear? Brilliant. That's quite good actually. Oh, Wayne spelled it wrong, but you know what? Oggy's here. Oggy's here. Okay, we were right about you, mate. Anyway, I'm going to give it to Wayne, even though I spelled it wrong. Do you know what? Wayne's waited so long. Yeah, I realise that now, Alison. Yeah, yeah. Well done, everybody. But you know what? I'm going to give it to Wayne because he's been waiting for so long to get his hands on the prize. He's done it. Wayne Harper, Gary Newman. Did you, by the way, did you get it from the tap-in again? I think you did, didn't you? Did you get it from the tap-in? Because a few of you got it in the end. Oggy got it. Fishing. What are you talking about, Bill? Loretta got it. Yes, Wade's got it. Christ. Well done, mate. Well done. Wow. All this time he's got one. Wayne. Oh, mate. You get to choose the poem, Wayne. This is a life changer, mate. For you, game changer. Wow. Best time of his life, this. Honestly, he'll be very, very excited about this. He'll be tell Christine now. Tell her now. She'll be well jealous, won't she? Well jealous. So I don't think she's ever won one, has she? Where is she? Sorry, Hockey. Yeah, mate, we all missed you. Didn't we all miss Hockey? We were all talking about you, mate. Because you never know here. We thought, God, where's Hockey gone? Thank God you're back, mate. Whew. We worried about you, mate. Well done, Wayne. You get to choose tomorrow's poem. Think, not tomorrow. Never on a Wednesday, am I? Quizzically challenge on a Wednesday. Thursday's poem will be down to Wayne. On the quiz 2. Quiz 2, which is film. Oh, yeah, I nearly said it. Which is film. It's quite easy, this. So I didn't really know. Becky picked this. And I hadn't thought about how to do it. Because it's kind of easy. I forgot basically how to do it. So I'm going to do it somehow, very quickly. How am I going to do it? I am going to tell you what I'm going to do. It's a bit different. I'm not going to enact the film. I'm going to enact one of the characters' names. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. You get the character, but I don't want the character name. I want the film. All right. But I'm going to enact one of the characters' names. Oh God, you're still speaking. Look at this. Too late. You know, the Clover. I should have concerned. On fire, you will be, Leslie. Hello, Leslie. Hello, my darling. Can't wait for my pie and bean. Goals, yours are out. Brilliant. Right, here we go. It's the film, guys. I'm going to stand up for it. Ready? Remember, I'm enacting one of the characters from the film. Get the character, you'll know the film. Here we go. This is the character. Oh, hang on. Stay with me. Stay with me. So that was it, really? It's difficult. That's quite difficult to do that, to be honest. But anyway, see if you can get it from that. That wasn't sounds like when I did that, by the way, just in case you're wondering. No, yeah, you get the idea. No. Right. Yeah. That's all you're getting at the moment. Trying to think I'm doing any of the other characters as well. No, I can't, no. Well, I could, but it's rude, the other one, really. No, I'm not going to do that. Yeah. Yes. It's a little clue I'm giving you there. I don't know if you saw what's going on there. What was happening? No, you're right. I was you. The fly was. Is that Phil? Russ, mate. Toy Story. Russ has got it, mate. Russ has sorted it. Well done, Russ, because I knew, you know, I thought I'm going to struggle with this, but well done, Russ. Mothman. Size of Les Ted, brilliant. Anyway, it was Toy Story. Russ got it. Well, mate, you get to pick. So message me privately afterwards. You get to pick tomorrow's film. See, the good thing about that is not tomorrow, Thursdays. Good thing about that is you're responsible for it. So have it shit, it's your fault. That's basically it. Not that was, Becky. That was great, actually, as it turned out. By the way, I was reading a book to the toy. I was trying to do Buzz Lightyear before. Yeah, it was a bit of a struggle, to be honest. Because I wanted to do Lightyear, but how do you enact a Lightyear? I don't move that quickly. Creepers. Ooh, Creepers. Was that Creepers? What film was that? Not Creepers. What am I thinking of? Sleepers. Was that Sleepers with about the 4 boys in that Borstal where they got abused? Kevin Bacon and that, wasn't it? Was that Sleepers? Was that Sleepers? Anyway, well done. Start a poem. Oh, no, Colin, it's not Batman, mate. Once again, you've not won, have you? Hey, Oz, mate, I'll tell you what, the tune tonight. By the way, no one answered me. How did you get, I forgot it was already. How did you get Gary Newman? How did you, obviously, yeah, did you get Cars? Or did you get that I was tapping out Cars? Or did you get from the other clues? I'm intrigued to know. No, it wasn't a great impression of Buzz Lightyear. I'll give you that, Kim. I'm an honest man, and I'll own up to that. That was shite. Right, here we go, folks. It's time for the poem, which was chosen by Loretta. It's called Be Kind, which is, what a great sentiment, isn't it? Now, the poem is, it's a bit different, really. It's, well, you'll see. you'll see. Yeah. You'll decide whether it's different or not. Here we go. It's quite long. Well, I thought it wasn't long, but it is quite long, actually. It's called Just Be. Should be called Just Be Kind. It's called Just Be Kind. It's not called, it's just called Just Be Kind. It's not called Just Be at all. For some reason, it's saved about. What poem about? Tell me. Oh, yeah. Poem about what, Wayne? Loretta Carr's. Why is Loretta chipped in? No, the synthesizer and tune. Oh, right, okay. Great song. Was a great song, Cars. Anyway, here we go. In life, we all reach crossroads and we have to choose which one to take. It's down to us and no one else which choice we have to make. Regardless of our decisions, no one else to blame. Whatever the outcome, good or bad, it's ours alone to claim. And this will happen many times throughout our time on earth, many hundreds of times, in fact, from our date of birth. And we search for all the answers throughout eternity. And we each have different versions of how we ought to be. Be patient, for you will not find what you need in haste. Be prudent, for mistaken choice will only lead to waste. Be humble, and in doing so, always be aware that those who understand don't necessarily care. Be hungry, for there are times when poison is the food. And be lonely, for your wisest thoughts can be found in solitude. Be lame, for certain journeys only lead to sorrow, and anything worth pursuing will wait until tomorrow. Be young of heart, but mature of mind, for there is compromise. Be blind, for evil beauty is no match for rosy eyes. But most of all, be kind, and with this there's no exception. And ears that never listen will never spot deception. Be wary of the choices you made with clouded vision. Be mindful of your reasons for making that decision. Be heedful of advisers, for they see what you may not see. The corner you can't see around is where they happen to be. Be melancholy sometimes, just keep it to yourself. Be mindful of your inner peace as well as outer health. There are many things to think about, but always bear in mind, life is often very hard, but it's easy to be kind. There you go, guys. That's whatever that was called. Just Be Kind. Hope you liked it, Loretta. That was for you, my love. That was you. All right, okay, mate. Yeah. So I went to tapping. Well done. Cheers, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Oh, thank you, Kim. Thank you very much. Thank you. Well, it's a nice sentiment, isn't it? It's nice to be kind, isn't it? Seriously, isn't it really? All of us. I was talking about the old, what's his name, Edward Colston, the slave trader geezer. When they were saying, well, he did a lot of good work. Yeah, I think did I bring this up earlier? Everyone can be kind. Not everyone's evil all the time. In the same way, not everyone's kind all the time. Of course they aren't. But probably try and be. Cheers, guys. Thank you very much. Probably try and be nice. Really, isn't it? Really, whoever you are, isn't it? I think. Really, I'm not God. I do shit. I do lots of things wrong, but most of the time I mean no harm. That's my point. That's what I'm getting at. Right, anywho, guys. Christ, it's flying. Let's do. God, smell me dinner. Smells right nice, I must admit. Which is odd because I'm not cooking it. Pants. Ghost. Oh shit. I've just said the song. I've just said the song. Steph, Loretta, I just said what the song is. And I know you heard. I just said what the song is. Cheers, guys. Oh, mate. I tried to be nice, but idiots got it. Yeah, Waste, but you know what? You keep being nice, mate. Don't worry about it. You keep doing you. I just said the name of the bleeding song, which was Ghost Town, by the way, as chosen by Stefan, Loretta's husband. I just said it, so I can't do it, obviously, can I? So I'll have to do something else. It was from, did you say 1980? Or I think we did, didn't we? So I'm gonna chat to you, and I'm gonna find a song. True to my word, I'm gonna find a song, and I'm gonna do it to you, not to you. Not do it to you, obviously. Not all of you. Well, not any of you. No, you know what I'm trying to say. Obviously, I don't want you getting excited, Oz. That's not going to happen. It's not for us. I like you a lot, all right, but I'm just not like that. I'm just saying. No, I'm just saying I like you very much, but I'm just not that kind of guy. Jesus, stop it. Get over it, mate. Songs from 1980. 1980. These. I might as well sing it, seeing as I've fucking given it away. This town, becoming like a ghost town. All the clubs have been closed down. This place, Anyway. Right, I'm going to pick a song. Right, here we go. I'm going to tap it out, right? At first, I'm going to tap it out, see how that goes on. And if that doesn't work, hello, Glenn. That doesn't work, we'll do something else. Ready? Here we go. Song and artist. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Give you a little clue as well. The song was covered by probably one of the, certainly one of the richest hip hop artists or whatever, basically. It's covered by him in the 90s. Was it 2000s? I think it was the 90s, late 90s, I think. Yes, Os. Well, get this, mate. Get this. Here's your chance. I'll give you a note, the first note. You'll be like, name this tune, won't it? Just make sure no one's got it. Name that exactly, guys. Ready? I'm doing the first note. Ready? Da. Da. That's the first note. Da. If I do the second note, you'll get it. It's like Beastie Boys. Police every breath you take. Oh, I know exactly where Tara's going with that suggestion. I know exactly where she's going with that suggestion. I get you, totally. And I'm just going to say, like that, Wilson. Do you watch Friday Night Dinner? Wilson. Mark Heap, one of the funniest comic actors, I think. Brilliant guy. Wilson. Jackie. Literally. I'm coming out. Diana Ross, Andy French. Andy French. Booyaka Shaw. And all that. Andy French gets it. Oh, my dinner smells lovely. Andy French. I'm coming out, Diana Ross. Bloody hell. I'm quite good at that tapping lark, aren't I? Or did you get it from the clue, Andy? Or a bit of both, I imagine. Wow, well done, Andy. Well done, mate. So, mate, you need to private message me later. Let me know what song we're going to have on Thursday. Brilliant. Brilliant. Now, it's time now, isn't it, for the old book reading. Now, I didn't do any of Life of Pearl today. I know I've got some stuff to do. She's got some adventures ahead of her, but because of that plumbing business, I didn't get to do it. So I thought, because I do a little read, I thought I'd go back to the frank account of my autobiography and do a little bit from that. It's been a while, hasn't it? So, Puff Daddy, I'm close, but no cigar. Yeah, of course, it was Puff Daddy who then went on to Mo Money, Mo Problems, wasn't it? Wilson, his dog, yeah, brilliant. So, Vivian, hello, Vivian. Very late. My wife, Marion. Well done, Marion. Well done, Marion. What a lovely name that is. Andy French and Marion Pertu. So she's got a French sounding name. Your name is French. Well, literally. Yeah, that's just a point of observation. Right. Oh, hang on. Where are we going? Into legs to what? Oh, I don't know. Hang on a minute. I wasn't there. That's not where I left it. It's not where I left it at all. Bloody book. Sorry, the skips pages. Bloody thing. Sorry about that, folks. Here we go. Here we go. Did I tell you? I'm not sure if I did. Even when I've been reading my book to you, did I read the bit about when I discovered I could dance? Someone tell me so I don't repeat myself, will you? So, Oki, you're here every night. I think you've been here literally every night since day one. You're the only one who's been here every night since day one. I think you probably, because Lauren came a little bit later. Julie and Ian did definitely come later. Ozzy a bit later. Kim a bit later. Yeah, I think Oki, you may be the only one who's been also. So anyway, in my book, have I talked about the have I talked about it or not? Bloody hell. I really can't remember. I think I had. Did I talk about when I became a dancer? Oh, come on, quick, answer me, somebody. Yeah, but Oki, did I talk about, in my book, when I do my autobiography, did I talk about the night I became a dancer? Did I talk about that? Because I'm just not sure if I've done it or not. I think I did. I don't want to repeat myself, obviously. I'll tell you what, I'm not going to do it because I think I did. So I'm going to talk to you about, right, I'll just briefly go over what happened. Basically, my sister and I, Wadey. I think I have, you're right, yeah, I think I have. So anyway, I'll just quickly cover that. So basically, It was in, I think it was in maybe it must be 1980. I think I was 14. We went to a club. No, I was 12 because you had to be 14 to get in. I was too young. So that must have been 78. So I went to this club basically, and there was some guys dancing. They were dancing in the middle. I remember the song. It was Dancing Off My Feet to the Disco. Sylvester it was. And then Frantique, get up, stand up, strut your funk stuff, show enough. Anyway, they're dancing, and I was at the side, just jigging, just dancing. I've never danced before, really. I just danced a little bit. And then the crowd sort of backed away, and unbeknownst to me, I was in the middle with these two. I'm just dancing, and I've looked around, everyone's backed off, and I'm literally with these two guys. And I became a dancer from them, really. And then I went back to the village and I was a dancer, basically. And not a private dancer, Ozzy. Stop chatting me up. And yeah, then, well, the rest of the history. I met Wayne and beat him several times. And yeah. And yeah. But anyway, so forget about that. I've done that. So here we go. I'll move on to the next bit. The time I spent on these visits, I cherish. These are the times when I went to London. So in summer holidays and Christmas, I went to London to visit my parents and my sisters. The time I spent on these visits, I cherished. It wasn't all good, of course. London is very different than in the country and presented new and different challenges. The most disturbing being the prejudice I suffered from some of my sister's friends. Strange thing was that even in 70s Essex, I suffered very little racism and was accepted by pretty much everyone. Yet in London, most of Margaret's friends were West Indian, and often big, hard guys, hardened by ghetto living, in some cases parental abuse, and the prejudice that they'd suffered. To them, I was a little country boy who hung around my sister, probably hampering their chances of getting a snog with her. They'd vilify me for being small, and believe it or not, black, for I was a few shades darker than them. Not all of them, of course. I made some great friends too, among them Kev, who fitted the description I gave of them, but seemed to accept me and, dare I say, quite liked me. He made sure that no bullying took place, and I always felt comfortable when he was around. Mags had many girlfriends, and each time I met one, I fell in love with her. I tried my utmost to get close to them, but I was little more than the runty brother, so my chances were somewhat limited, particularly when the bigger, cooler brothers were around. In fact, in London, I was completely different from the Jerry who resided in Tolsbury. In Tolsbury, I might not have been a jock, but I was coolish. In London, I was very small fish in a very big pond, so being my sister's brother was the best I could wish for. In fact, the only occasion I could lord it over anyone in London was at family functions when my cousins visited or we visited them. At this point, I think I should draw a distinction between two types of black children back then. Of course, this is going to be a generalisation, but nonetheless true. West Indians, largely Jamaicans, were cool. They were hard, they were good looking and looked up to by everybody for this. The kids admired them and the racists feared them. They could do anything they wanted to and generally did. Then there were the Africans. Usually darker than the West Indians, not cool, hard or commanding of respect from the other kids. In fact, the respect they received was more likely to come from teachers because the one thing they were was scholars. You'd rarely see an African back then without a library book under his arm. White kids were, of course, unaware of the difference, and luckily for me, that meant they treated all kids like black kids like West Indians. Having not been raised by my birth parents, I'd not inherited the scholarly nature of my cousins, nor their geeky ways. So when they were around, I could be the cool one and didn't let the opportunity pass. Mag spent most of her time with West Indians, so was one to all intents and purposes. So between us, we terrorised our cousins, often sending them home in tears. Not clever or funny, well, a little bit, but still true nonetheless. Right, I'll leave that there, guys. That was just a little snippet of my life growing up. All true, of course. And I hope you enjoy it. I hope you enjoy it. On Thursday, we'll be back to Life for Pearl. She's in France. She's got some adventures ahead of her. It's going to be fun. It's going to be wacky. In fact, who knows what it's going to be, because I don't know, because I haven't written it yet, as you know. So, guys, I'm off to eat my dinner. You've been wonderful as always. Thanks for coming on. Thanks especially for coming over to Jerry K. I think it's slowly but surely, we're getting the numbers up. Share it, please. And someone was asking me earlier on about the coffee thing. I don't think, maybe not everyone understands it. Right. All it is KO-FI. All it is it was set up, I don't know who set it up, but it was set up as a means for not just comedians, anyone basically doing anything online, I guess, to get donations, because we can't charge for it, obviously. If I charged you, you probably wouldn't go. It'd be rude as well. You're all my friends anyway. So coffee was set up for people, so other people come in and watch whatever. If they like it, they donate as little as £3. That's what it's. So I'm only telling this because someone asked me earlier who wasn't quite sure what it was about. Someone else also thought that it actually meant coffee, which I don't really drink. But anyway, so that's what that is. So what I do is after this show, I save it to YouTube, and I then save it to my upload it to my coffee page, and then I put the coffee page on Facebook. Which is where you can see it there and do that if you want to. As I always say, also. The poems I record independently and put on YouTube. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. It costs you nothing. It means nothing to you, but it means quite a bit to me ultimately. So please subscribe to that. And on there, it's all the poems independently, all the shows. If you liked any of them, the dressing up and the silliness, which by the way, guests will still be coming on in time. And of course, there's some comedy on there, some excerpts from shows on there as well, some stand-up from the days we used to do stand-up. So do subscribe to my YouTube channel, please. And tomorrow night I'll be on Quizzically Challenged at 7:30. I'll be posting the link later on. That's a bit of fun as well. Ian Smith is always there, so I'll see you tomorrow, Ian. And failing that, the rest of you, I'll see you on Thursday, 8 o'clock sharp. All right, no, 7, not 8 o'clock. 7 o'clock sharp. Thanks for playing. Love you all. See you Thursday. I always don't press the finish properly. That always happens.